Welcome to the Dear You podcast / channel. I say podcast / channel because I really haven't committed. I'm not really sure what this channel is going to be yet. It's been in my brain, on the tip of my tongue for months, maybe even a year, and I don't know what it's going to be quite yet. Rantings, ravings, an audio diary, potentially, whatever kind of comes out, kind of playing things out that stick in the mind, an idea or an understanding that you're not alone if you feel any of the things or the ramblings that come through. I don't know when these episodes, or if there'll be episodes, will come out. I don't know how long they will be. I don't know if they'll be short. I don't know anything yet, except that the messages, the ideas, the ramblings, the raves, the ravings, the rantings, the whatever it may be, the exercises, the ideas are more of kind of getting situations, getting events, getting people, getting feelings, getting emotions, getting clarity, getting breakthroughs, getting it all in and out, if that makes sense. This idea of allowing for things to be as they are and to understand or allow for things that don't feel as if they should be, to be vocalized, verbalized, seen, heard, potentially. I'm not sure that this will, some may be scripted, some may not be. There may be bullet points, there may be just ramblings going on and on. It may be cohesive, it may not be cohesive. I'm not really sure just yet. And yet, here I am, and hopefully, here are you. This Dear You podcast, this Dear You channel, this Dear You, whatever it is, it's like the human condition where some days we're up and some days we're down, some days we're left, some days we're right, some days we know and some days we don't freaking have any idea. And that's what this feels very much like. This feels very much like this chaotic moment of potential clarity, this energy of really allowing for whatever wants to come out to be allowed, whatever needs to be heard or seen in a moment, in a day, in a space, in a place, at a time, or not. It's very much a riddle that feels like it needs to be kind of unwound, and yet there's not a lot there, but it's very emotional. It's been on the tip of my tongue. It's been in my brain. It's been in this space, in this place. It feels like writing a letter, and yet some of it may not be. I'm not really sure where we are. I'm not really sure where we're going. I'm not really sure where we have been or if we have. But what I do know is that this has been an idea, an unfolding, something that wants to and has wanted to come through for quite a large amount of time. Something that I'm sure will be an unfolding that all of us will be able to allow for ourselves to breathe and be in a moment or be in a space, or allow ourselves to let go, allow ourselves to ground, allow ourselves to unfold, allow ourselves to come apart at the seams, whatever it may be. The idea, the intention, the ramblings, the space, the place, the openings, the endings, the wounds, the scabs, the closures, the stitches, whatever it may be in that specific space, in that episode, in that podcast, in that channel, in that whatever it is, it's all an unfolding that opens or is a space for love to fill up, to allow for the pieces to come apart so they can come together, allow for understanding, allow for a space, a place for you and for me to know that we are not alone. If this has happened, if this has come through, it is not just you. Dear you, you are loved. You are adored. You are supported. You are the only you that there could ever be. And you know what? This is a space, a place for all of us. This is a space, a place for everyone. Sometimes the ramblings or ravings that come through, the rants, that come through may not feel good. And I really don't know how that will come across. Hopefully, it will come across with a feeling of knowing, understanding, being seen, even in those moments, even in those spaces where it doesn't feel good, where it feels as if there isn't that love, that support, that uplifting, that leg up energy. Because for some of us, we get into those spaces, those places where it doesn't feel that way, and yet the idea, the intention is for you to be able to know that you are not the only one that feels that way, that you are not the only one that has been in that space or that place. And sometimes the lessons will unfold. Sometimes the learnings will be there. Sometimes the breakthroughs, the clarities, the understanding will come through in an episode or in a moment or in a place or in that podcast or whatever it may end up being. It doesn't matter. We are all here to be seen, to be felt, to be understood, and or to come undone. However that comes through, however that shows up, I just want you to know, dear you, you are welcome and you are loved. Let's make this a beautiful place. Dear you, I see you. I love you. I adore you, as many others Spirit Divine does as well. I hope to see you on the channel. I hope to see you in the podcast. I hope to see you in the spaces, in the places, whatever they may be, however that may come through, whatever may come about. However it is, it's all perfect. And dear you, so are you. So much love, Kat.